Hello, everyone. Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen now. Cool. So, hello, guys. My name is Victory Van, and I'm the project owner of Zenlink. And it's a great honor for me to be a guest speaker at the Illuminator 2022. So, my topic is that thinking about a new paradigm uh, of a cost chain from connected smart contract and how to build a cost chain DEX. So, firstly, during this event, I saw many old friends and, of course, many new ones. So, therefore, it's still necessary for me to briefly introduce Zenlink. So, what's Zenlink? Zenlink is the underlying cross chain DEX protocol based on Doxama ecosystem. Our goal is to enable all parachains to build DEX and achieve liquidity sharing in one click. And Zenlink is not only the first Apache projects deployed on Moonriver and Moonbeam, but also a solid partner of other Doxama parachains like Bifrost, A-Star, Akala, and Gia, and so on. So Zenlink have modules, EVM, WhatsApp implementations, which are flexible and adaptable, allowing for customizable compositions and interoperability with different defined modules. And Zenlink have received 2 rounds of Web3 Foundation grants and investments from well-known institutes such as Hashkey, RSG, OKEX, and Alameda. Alameda. So, okay. If you're dying, you should find that we will achieve some important features. The first one is hybrid AMM. It consists of stable AMM and standard AMM. Stable AMM adopts the stable price curve, which can make 2 coins with similar market price to complete a large value transaction with extremely low slippage. And the standard AMM adapts the CFMM curve, which allow users to free create any trading pairs. And we can creatively combine them through smart router to provide the users with the best price and trading experience. The second one is Bootstrap. So you can see in the middle UI. And Bootstrap is designed to help boost liquidity of token pair, enabling liquidity pools to be created with a greater capital efficiency during initial allocation and price discovery. It allows users to add it allows user to add a liquidity with a single token, and the price will be set when Bootstrap is completed. So far, we've completed 10 Bootstrap projects successful with $3 million value. Okay. Okay. Let me see the and the third one is Zenlink SDK. It offers the ability of connecting to every existing Zenlink DEX on different chains, and would be a nice way to integrate a swapper function into products which want their users to trade inside. And the third one is X transfer. It integrates cross-chain and token transfer functions, and is a great convenience for the community. Due to the reality which Zenlink deployed on many parachains, we created the tools for users who need to move assets between parachains. And as I mentioned before, Zenlink is the first patch project deployed on Moonbeam and Moonriver. So we Moonbeam Foundation and Zenlink have been together and have created a lot of achievements. So let's have a look at the data. So for the TVL, the total TVL of on both 2 chains, peaking at 180 million, and the total trading value is around 890 million. and we also have many individual wallet accounts. It's about 80 80,000, and the total transaction count is 4.4 million. And we also set up the first 4 pool stablecoins on Moonbeam Moon River, and we are the first stack can trade with both standard and stable pools with the functionality of our smart road. So so I think those data are among the best in the Moon River and Moonbeam ecosystems. And as you can see from the above introduction, a big difference between Zenlink and most Polkadot project is that we built from the ground up, but do not auction a parachain slot. Instead, we are willing to use the capability of XAM and the convenience and the diversity of substrate to help our parachains quickly acquire DEX capability. However, we ran into some problem as we move towards the goal. The first is the communication between multi-chain, and the second one is the liquidity scattering, and the third one is the DeFi as infrastructure. So let's have a look at the first problem we met before. So communication between multi-chain at the beginning, we are willing to use the capability of XCM to build communication between multi-chains. But when we enlarge our version and expand from the Doxama ecosystems, okay, everything's good. Okay, so we further found that XCM could not meet our miss 100%. EVM and substrate to module on EVM, and EVM on Polkadot to level 2 EVM, and level 2 EVM to Solana, and so on. So I can give many examples to show that the complexity of the cross-chain communication. So we believe that there is no single solution sufficient to meet various type of cross-chain needs. Beyond that, a single solution tends to create a single point of problem. Once the ecosystem relies too much on cross-chain protocols, if a black swan event occurs, the blow will be fatal. So I'm sure we all have a deep understanding of it. What we may need is a flexible and stable cross-chain communication system. And the second question is the liquidity scattering. So you can think of Zenlink as an app. Release the multiple times on multiple platforms. That is, Zenlink have multiple instances on multiple chains. Although the programming language are different, it may be Solidity or Rust. In this mess of the multi-instance deployments, smart contract or substrate palettes on different chains cannot communicate, thus providing no flexible for user. When user use or transfer assets, they need to deal with the inconvenience of using different wallets, address, blocker explorer, and so on. Both blockchain need their own liquidity to function. Splitting the available assets in some cases maybe 10 or 20 chains, making the user experience really expensive. And you can see the last question. As a problem we met is defined as infrastructure. No chain is purer than Bitcoin if it just publishing a usable token. Once you want to create an application blockchain, it is inevitable to bring in some type of project such as infrastructure. DeFi is without a doubt in this category. Excellent project will automatically bring funds and traffic to the ecosystem. But starting from the most fundamental needs of the ecosystem, what it needs in essential is it is a defined application that is permissionless, safe and stable, and has been verified by the market. Okay, despite the problems, we have also seen the Moonbeam Foundation working with ecosystem projects to drive improvements. So you can see cross-chain connected contract is a good attempt. Moonbeam's cross-chain connected contracts are powered by messages that are sent across chains, including Polkadot through the XCM and the Ethereum Cosmos and Avalanche, which using the cross-chain messenger system such as Axila. So it will call a GMP, and Apple's built on Moonbeam are able to call any contracts on any chains anytime, and the connected contract border the boundaries of Doxama applications. So let's take a look at what Zenlink with smart contract, what Zenlink with connected contract will look like. With the help of the connected contract, Zenlink will has the ability to communicate with other chains. That's it to say, information from external blockchains can be accessible. You can even use Moonbeam as a hub to router and forward messages to other pair chains via XCM. We can imagine Moonbeam as an entry to the Polkadot ecosystem, and Zenlink will play the role of exchange gateway in it, since Zenlink has a various instances on many pair chains. However, it was nothing that the current cross-chain communication schema cannot guarantee that 100% of the entire transaction link is atomic due to delay and other reasons. Therefore, we also need to explore the application boundary more carefully. And next, let's discuss the role in the chain ecosystem today. There are many ways for and reasons for them to enter a chain ecosystem. It's part of the chain infrastructure. Device already essential. Even if the origin intention of the chain projects is not defined, it still need a DeFi. So far, for a chain project, how to have a DeFi infrastructure becomes a problem. First, import from external. In initial stage of the chain ecosystems, in order to encourage developer to deploy applications, the chain foundation generally provide variable rewards. Secondly, built on itself. Second, it should be built by itself. So Zenlink of another possible for this type of approach. And Zenlink will publish a new product called Zenlink Deployment Kits, which would help chain projects have the DEX functionality quickly and safely. It consists of the following components. The first is the core DEX logic, which is written by Solidity and Rust and in forms of EVM contracts, WhatsApp contracts, and substrate pellets. So they are all audited by the blockchain security company. And the second one is the second component is the light step, which has a concise interaction and can support the full DEX functions. So if someone wanted to build their own UI, or just they can just fork this for this light step repo and to do a faster modification and publish release it. It's really faster. And the second one, the third one is the data engine, which provide price and relay, and it will be relay on subscribe. More data will be added later. And the last one is the reservation of exchange gateway, which will be used in the cross-chain transactions. So we welcome everybody to create PR or to fork our repo. It has nothing to do with any token issues, but only focus on the basic DEX functions. And last, okay, thanks for Moonbeam Foundation building such an amazing community. Hope to have the opportunity to work with everyone. Okay, thank you, everybody. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Victory. Very much appreciate you guys joining and everything you do for the Moonbeam, but also the Polkadot ecosystems. Obviously, you guys have been in the space for a long time and really are dedicated to the Polkadot ecosystem, which is awesome. So thanks again for joining, and we will we'll drop you off here and bring up our next presenter.
Cool. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, Ashley, how are you?
Hey, good. Yeah, really excited to be here.
Good. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. So I will introduce you. So we got Ashley from LiveTree, who their application actually just went into the App Store last night. I won't blow your big reveal, but I did get a chance to play with it yesterday, and I'm super excited for it. So I'll hand it over to you, and I will hop off stage and take it away.